All right. Then check this out.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and some good news for CD Projekt Red, and also some really sad news for fans of Cyberpunk 2077 and fans of the modding community. Now, in the last week, we've seen Cyberpunk 2077 release basically their first really big patch for the game, which also lays the groundwork for the next big patch, and reviews were mixed. It did introduce a game-breaking bug. Some people said it actually made stability worse, while I felt like the overall majority of people saw improvement from the game. We also saw CD Projekt Red stock surge this week, and a little bump from Mr. Elon Musk, Mr. Tesla himself, shaking things up with the new Tesla and CD Projekt Red Cyberpunk 2077. Before we get into all this news, huge shout out to this video sponsor. Oh my goodness, what is this? Well, friends, it's the amazing new free-to-play mobile RPG, Darkfire Heroes, and it's completely free. Download it now via the link in the description in this video. Collect, upgrade, and play as crazy, powerful, common, rare, and epic heroes. Just look at how many awesome ones there are to choose from. Battle your way through armies of deadly monsters and ghouls in this non-stop, real-time strategic RPG that's changing the way RPGs are played on mobile forever. Face unimaginably tough bosses and test your skills, but also give some awesome rewards. There's a whole new adventure waiting for you to explore in Darkfire Heroes. Battle your friends in real-time PvP arena and claim your title as a true Darkfire hero. In fact, you can challenge me. You can find me in the game. My name is simply The Quartering. If you download it now for free in the description below, you'll receive a special new player welcome bonus, including an adventure chest on your very first day. Choose your hero, slay the bad guys. Darkfire Heroes is completely free on Android and iOS. Download link in the description. And if you're after some fast-paced RPG, then download Darkfire Heroes and receive a special reward. I'll see you on the battlefield, friends. I'm really enjoying playing the game, and I look forward to seeing you all in there. Make sure you use the link in the pinned comment below. Now, today, Cyberpunk 2077 developers shares surge after Elon Musk said he likes the game. Well, I think it's actually a little more complex than that, but we'll talk about it. So, shares of Cyberpunk 2077's CD Projekt developer CD Projekt surged on Thursday after Elon expressed his admiration for the game. That's not really why. The Tesla-owned tweeted out a photo of his firm's new sedan, the Plaid Model S, suggesting it would be able to run Cyberpunk, The Witcher 3 video games, saying it can play Cyberpunk. The tweet appeared to send CD Projekt Red's shares up sharply Thursday. The stock was up around 12.6% during afternoon trading. It had a rough ride after the release of Cyberpunk, as gamers complained about several bugs and lots of features that weren't in the actual games. Obviously, we saw it get removed from the PlayStation Store. Now, this week has been marked by wild volatility in equity markets, fueled in no small part by bursts of amateur traders, inspired by Reddit board R Wall Street bets, flooding heavily shorted stocks like GameStop and AMC. Now, I'm told that one of the companies that had also shorted GameStop was also shorting CD Projekt Red, which helped fuel this. You see, it's not clear whether CD Projekt's price jump Thursday was a result of a short squeeze. According to IHS Markit, 9.3% of CD Projekt's outstanding shares are currently on loan. The stock became more popular as a short after negative audience reaction to the game. So it's possible. I don't think that's why. I don't think it's because Elon tweeted about Cyberpunk. Everybody already knew about Cyberpunk. Everybody already knew that, Elon liked it. That's not really anything particularly spicy. But one thing that is unforgivable, just just unforgivable, is CD Projekt banning the mod which allowed you to enjoy a night of passion with Keanu Reeves, calling it the, quote, moral thing to do. Cyberpunk 2077 developers CD Projekt banned an unofficial mod that allowed players to enjoy Johnny Silverhand, an integral character in the game played by Keanu Reeves. Amateur mods have long been a part of video games, particularly for open-world titles like The Elder Scrolls. In fact, Skyrim has 60,000 mods, which range from improved visuals, improved UI, and brand new characters and quests. Modders have also been hard at work adding new content and fixing bugs in Cyberpunk 2077 through mods, but CD Projekt decided one of them went too far. A modder who goes by the name of Keanu uploaded a mod to Nexus Mods, which allows players to enjoy Johnny Silverhands, the flamboyant rock star mercenary played by Keanu. His mod, their mod, has since been taken down from Nexus Mods. So why? Well, it all actually took was unpacking archives, swapping one desired file with another, renaming them, and then doing some hex editing, Keanu told Eurogamer, and finally repacking it. Here's what CD Projekt had to say regarding the mod. Quote, when making fan content, creators have to be sure they've got permission from all concerned parties, which might be people other than CD Projekt Red. For the characters we've invented for the game, we broadly permit you to tweak the game at will and just have fun. When it comes to models of real people whom we've asked to participate in the game, we kindly ask you to refrain from using them in any situation that might be found offensive if you don't have explicit permission. A very understandable and laudable position, which also brings up an interesting ethical question regarding consent of fictional characters. Rule 34 will always apply to every fictional character, especially in video games, because the internet's spiciness is relentless. The right to make saucy content on anything you want is also protected by the First Amendment. But what's right and legal is not always the same. Unlike other characters, Johnny is based on Keanu, a real person, so it's totally understandable that they want to shut it down as it can cause legal complications or harm relationships with Keanu. I suppose in the outside case, that Keanu wouldn't, would have a problem with it. I suppose if Keanu had a problem with it, I guess I'm okay with it. I don't know how many people were taking part in the one-on-one snuggle time with Keanu, but, I don't know. Sure, it might be the moral thing to do. On the other hand, now the entire internet knows about its existence, and let's be honest, those mod files will always be around. Keanu would have to give the Cyberpunk 2077 his explicit consent for these mods based on his likeness to thrive. Until then, the best that thirsty players can hope for is to play through Johnny's own hookup sequences from his point of view with various partners in the game. I suppose, I can't say that I'm a huge fan of it. A lot of the modding community does a lot of good. And really, it's harmless. I suppose CD Projekt was worried about a third lawsuit, but you can see here their stock has actually been rocketing up 11% today. I own some of their stock. So it's up 10.96%. I'm not an investor. I will never be an investment advice person, but I would imagine that if they get through the patches and they can get to the multiplayer realm, they still have a chance at a comeback here. Whether it's likely or not, I don't know. Unfortunately, you never know. If people will want to come to, if people actually want to come back to the game in a year when it's done, that remains to be seen. They're still working on dealing with all their refunds from over a month ago. You could see, while digital game stores baked into Xbox and PlayStation consoles have their own refund policies in place for Cyberpunk, CD Projekt took point on refunding physical versions of the game, though a Help Me Refund program shortly after the game launched. A story from Vice, now further backed up in an email shared over Twitter by Vice's Patrick Klepek, notes that folks who bought the game physically have begun to receive refunds direct from CD Projekt Red, and for the time being have been able to keep possession of their physical copies while doing so. In the email shared by Klepek, CD Projekt Red now requests that players who have requested or received a refund for their copies continue to hold on to the game discs while some of the complexities of the return process are ironed out. Quote, regarding your discs, we ask that you keep and hold them for now. We recognize that arranging disc returns is not a particularly convenient process and are looking for at least the least disruptive solution. Essentially, you get to keep the game and you get your money back if you bought the physical. Boy, I feel awesome about pre-ordering on GOG.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.